Getting killed as well, not just black people. I'm not prejudiced. White people are getting killed as well. Look at our police officers. All lives matter. We all matter in this. Honey, white people are getting killed. Honey, I think all lives matter. No offense, but I don't say that. I think all lives matter.
And she's a disgrace to women who are actually beautiful and classy.
Living room. Thomas invited a girl to the Airbnb who did not leave until very late at night. Very soon after she arrived, I asked the girl how old she was. She said she was 17. Thomas invited the girl to Thomas and told him he shouldn't take advantage of this underage girl. Later on in the evening, I saw them making out on a sofa in one of our living rooms. Thomas and told him he shouldn't take the house, moved to the other living room, while Thomas and the girl went to a separate room. Later on, the girl confided in me and told me that they had sex, and I
My niggas stack they money just to spend it. Cause when you die, you cannot take it with you.
Olivia Ponton has been in 3 major scandals, and I'm going to kind of break them down for you. The first one was she was on live, and on her live, people were asking her questions. It wasn't on her personal account. I think it was on the account Flight House, but don't quote me on that because most of the videos don't exist. She was on the live, and while she was sitting there, someone asked her what era she would love to live in or what experience would she love to have. And she said, "I wish I could be in the Holocaust to experience what they did." And if you don't know why that's insensitive, the Holocaust was a major event, and it was a very traumatizing event and horrific event, especially to the Jewish culture. There were other people persecuted as well, but the Jewish culture was persecuted the most. And Germany was awful with the things that they did to Jewish people. If you don't know Olivia Ponton, she is a blonde, blue-eyed girl. So the perfect image for Nazi Germany, and she would have not been persecuted during the Holocaust. So saying that was very insensitive. It's not something that you would love to experience, and it's not something you should kind of brush off like that lightly. Yes, maybe you tried to make it sound another way, but it's very insensitive, and it's not something that should have been said at the time. The second scandal that Olivia Ponton has been in was she posted a dancing video on TikTok, and she was wearing a black crop top and low-waisted black jeans. If you don't know Olivia Ponton, she is a model for Wilhelmina Models, and she is very skinny, very tall, gorgeous. She's drop-dead gorgeous. And the caption of this video was, "Sorry, I just..." Problem with this, I understand you are in a model type life where people are expected to be as skinny as possible, as beautiful as possible, and I know that's the stereotype she has to live in every day. However, she has very young, influential girls, and if they see a perfect girl, who mind you, she's gorgeous, like Olivia Ponton is gorgeous, standing there dancing with a flat stomach, looking beautiful, and they see that she's like, sorry, just a, they might not feel great about themselves. And it kind of feeds into that stereotype of young girls having to look as beautiful as possible. And this isn't a hate against her. It's just she doesn't realize the things she says and how harmful they can be to young girls. Olivia Ponton. The next thing that Olivia Ponton did, the third scandal, which happened like 2 days ago, was 6ix9ine, the singer, decided to go to the Hype House as a promotion and kind of PR thing. And he decided, his PR agent decided to pay a bunch of influencers to hang out with him and make promotional videos for his TikTok and their TikToks. Now, let's talk about this a little more in depth. Now, if you don't know what 6ix9ine has done, there's a lot of articles out there. I'll make a series if you guys ask for it, but he has done some pretty awful things with children in his life. I have to be kind of careful with how I phrase things because there's certain words that shouldn't be said on the internet. But he's not a good guy. Put it at that. He did go to prison and was charged. However, he's not someone I would promote to my young fans, and he's someone that I would never promote to my young fans. The first thing that Andrea Lopez, Taylor Holden, and Olivia Ponton did was they each of them made a video with him, kind of dancing and singing, and Olivia Ponton twerked on him. And they didn't disclose that it was an ad, first of all, which is a huge issue. Second of all, they hung out with him in the first place. I would never accept any type of Ponton twerked on him, didn't disclose it was an ad, and then she kept the video up. People were calling her out in the comments, saying this video is problematic, please take it down, you shouldn't be promoting this to your young fans, which I agree. I think she kind of has an issue with how she promotes things to her young fans. And she just kept posting as if nothing was wrong. When other social medias started getting involved and started calling her out on it, that's when she finally took the video down and did not address it. This is the biggest stressor for me. If you take down a video and act as if it never happened, that's not okay. That doesn't erase the video from existence. That doesn't make it okay that you filmed with him and twerked on him, especially with the actions that he's done with children. The first issue is she took it down without addressing it. She acted as if it wasn't an ad or it was a sponsorship. And they all acted as if he was a good guy and someone that they would chill with. The issue with this, yes, he might be chill in person, but the acts he has done towards children aren't erased because he's a chill person. The same thing that people said about Jeffrey Epstein was, oh, he was a chill person. Yeah, but look at what he did on a little island in the middle of nowhere. Celebrities are people too, and you should hold them accountable. Just because they're celebrities doesn't mean, oh, I just hung out with a celebrity. I got paid to hang out with a celebrity and promote his videos. That doesn't excuse it. I understand get your coin, sis, but get your coin in other ways. You didn't need the coin from 6ix9ine. You could have gotten it from other people. That's on that. And now we'll see if she addresses it, because I think she's going to. You think she's going to address it? No, she's going to put a little sorry on either her little Instagram stories and just ignore it as if nothing has happened, and then just move on with her life and still get paid to do certain things. Do I think this is okay? No, we should be holding influencers to a high standard because they're influencing young kids, they're getting money for it, and that's what their name is, influencer. And I'm not saying influencers can't make mistakes. However, when you're making repeatedly ignorant mistakes and not really apologizing for them, not really addressing them, acting as if they never happened, you shouldn't have a platform. And I'm not saying take away Olivia Ponton platform, I'm just saying in general, you shouldn't have a platform. I think she genuinely made a very huge mistake because 6ix9ine's not a great person and it's not someone that people should be supporting. And the fact that people have already been making videos to his music shows you can't separate the music from the artist. Part 9, also Fake came out as bisexual during April Fools. She had come out and been like, oh my god, I'm bi, the same way that Zay Smitty had done, and she deleted it before getting any flack, and Zay Smitty got a lot of flack, and then he actually came out as bisexual, and she never really apologized for it. She acted as if she never did it, similar to the whole 6ix9ine series. And this is kind of another reason why she's super problematic. She doesn't address anything, and she just lets it slide under the bus, and I don't know, it's been kind of gathering, and at this point it's very frustrating because, girl, admit that you've done some wrongs and fix your actions because we don't like the way you're treating people. That's it.